Previously on the OMEN podcast.
This man is a witch.
But he's a man.
A man can be a witch.
Figure out some way of stopping this trial. I cannot die.
Seems I'm a natural 20 lawyer, still paying my lawyer dues or whatever lawyers do. I know what lawyers do, because I am one.
There are two options for fighting a witch trial case. One is trial by jury, and one is trial by combat.
When have you had a problem with lying?
I mean, that's fair, but it's a different situation when you're on trial, right? You're supposed to not lie then.
As a lawyer, I can say no. It isn't a different situation at all.
What will happen next? Let's find out in this episode of OMEN.
So the three of you meet back up in the town hall. What do you want to do? Do you want to share your knowledge? Annabelle walks in through the doors and the two of you are there with your books.
Hello, Annabelle.
I'm hoping that since my muscles didn't work, this is just my side of the conversation, but since my muscles didn't work, I'm hoping that we can come out with these books and impress the person behind the desk with book knowledge. Anyway, hi, we found some things about witches.
And how's that going? Can we get him out?
Well, there's a page missing, but do you know if Smedley could kill a person if he had to?
Well, theoretically, I think he might be able to kill you. So,
Like in a moral sense? Like you feel like he could kill a person like me?
yeah, like you, about your size. Probably not me. Probably not Koala. Probably a small child.
Wow. Okay. Well,
Theoretically.
first off, fuck you. Second, there is another option, which is apparently you can instead of having one lawyer, you can have 3 lawyers for witches.
Okay, sometimes more ain't better.
I don't know. That's what the law book says.
I mean, no, that's what the law book says, but law book says a lot of different things.
Did the law book say that more is better?
No, it just said that. It said the word triumvirate, which I think means 3.
3 people have to represent the defendant.
No, I feel like that means that there's 3 people against the triumvirate. I feel like we'd have to kill him, or he'd have to kill us, which I don't want to be in that situation I'm referring to.
I'm really liking his odds of trial by combat a little bit more.
Really?
But then again, what would be representing, him in this town? Would we be dealing with, normal, stuck-up country people, or fucked-up hillbilly country people?
Well, this is the thing. So you guys don't know, and you're missing that page to give you clarification as to what the trial by combat entails.
We don't need God to chime in and tell us that we're going to deal with messed-up hillbilly people.
Yeah, the law book is there's a glowing torn out page where all the information that we really need to ascertain that we definitely should not do a trial by combat is. So I guess we don't know that it's bad, but I'm gonna guess that it's bad because it's glowing.
Well, not all glowing is bad.
Look, in our short career at this place, have you ever seen anything glow and then be like, oh, that's a positive thing?
I have a flashback to my one-off. We could potentially dress Koala up as Smedley.
And it would just involve me taking off most of my clothes. This is a great idea.
Well, apart from the whole... look, there's no way you could... Unless Koala lost all that muscle mass in 2 days.
No, here's the thing, right? What is he currently wearing? A toga made of curtains and some beads? We can make beads from dirt and heat. And we can make curtains from...
From curtains.
Yeah, we'll just take some curtains over there. The curtains aren't an uncommon device.
I would recommend trying to find out what that missing page was before you commit to trial by combat. But
well, committing to trial by combat, yes, but what about how long will it take us to assemble this outfit?
Not long, I don't imagine. It's just a curtain and some beads.
So, how long to get me into the jail?
That'll probably take at least one night of this 2 days.
What, so you're thinking breaking Smedley out and putting you in there and pretending that you're him?
If we just fill me up with a whole bunch of painkillers, right? And then, well, I wasn't thinking much beyond the painkillers, but once the painkillers are there and also an outfit, I feel like I could take some hillbillies.
I think we have a lot of morphine, actually,
Mm-hmm.
somewhere.
We do have morphine. We've got morphine.
What am I saying? This is a terrible idea.
With a dangerous aura. Are you sure you don't want to try this once?
Wait, 1 second. I step outside back to the receptionist and be like, hey, there's a page missing in this book. Must have been the rats that ate it.
Possibly, we do have a lot of rats here.
Yeah. No, I might have to shut this place down if you don't help me figure out what's missing from this book.
When the book scene, can I have a look at the book, please?
Okay.
She looks at the book and flicks through it and goes, "Well, this book looks like it's one of our older ones. I guess you could probably find out this kind of information in the town museum, but it's been closed for like years."
Well, everything's been closed for years in this town. It doesn't seem to stop anyone.
Including your heart!
What?
What?
I said including your heart, talking about her heart, which was closed off to me.
Oh.
I'm sorry, sir. I don't like your flabby breasts. Do not impress me. I'm sorry.
Well, guys, it looks like we are taking a museum trip. You down for an educational journey?
Maybe we ought to try a little bit harder to get a call in to work. See if we can get some help, like at all.
Okay, yeah. Do you think we can get a signal though?
Do you think we could convince Greg to come and disguise themselves as Smedley?
That seems even less likely.
Hear me out. They already think he's a witch, right? If he suddenly turns up as a giant, adorable stone gargoyle, that would not be out of character.
And Greg is on his way.
Yeah, how much longer till Greg gets here?
I don't know. He's got to fly across the entire Atlantic.
That won't take Greg long.
On his tiny little stone wings.
He's a great big stone gargoyle. Like, it's going to take a while.
Honestly, at a certain point, I feel like he doesn't breathe air. Why would he fly across if you could just, like, walk?
Just walk across the Atlantic Ocean. Yeah, he's like down in the Marinas Trench, just sort of poddling around. That's fine.
I like the visuals of that.
And he's just going to come out. He's going to get to you guys in like about 5 or 6 days' time, covered in seaweed.
And barnacles.
He's wearing an octopus as a hat. I will let that happen.
I don't think that we're going to learn anything more from this dusty library of bullshit, basically. So.
Firstly, how dare you? We have not much in terms of upkeep, and we're trying.
Oh, I'm not standing next to you anymore. You can't talk to me. I'm back in the other room.
He says that standing right next to her.
She looks at you and just glares, and then goes back to her work and sips a coffee.
Is it Starbucks?
It's normal. There's no Starbucks here in Phantom.
Business opportunity.
I feel like it would be good for us to go and do either the things you mentioned, but I have some unfinished business here, if you don't mind.
Okay, that's fine.
I'll wait outside, because the implication here is that I really don't want to stay now.
I am going to say that you have spent most of the night in this town hall, and the sun is coming up. The sun is now coming up, and I'm going to turn over the next one of the cards.
Jesus, I thought we came here like as the sun was setting. We were here that long?
You've been flicking through books for quite a while now.
I was going to say, I want to go to bed.
Yeah, you are probably quite tired, you guys. What do you want to do? Do you want to go back to bed and then wait till morning?
Do we have amphetamines from the graveyard?
Roll for luck.
Oh, God.
I got a 0.
Do not have amphetamines from the graveyard.
Does anyone else want to roll for amphetamines?
No.
Okay, you don't have amphetamines. I have flipped over the card. You're all quite tired, but luckily for you guys, nothing happens today.
Okay.
It is now daytime. There are people walking around. It is the normal daytime activities of this small, quiet town.
I didn't finish up my unfinished business at the town hall, though. Can I do that real quick?
Yeah, the sun is rising as you finish your unfinished business.
That's a beautiful sunset there, don't you think?
I suppose.
Sunset?
Not as beautiful as you are.
Roll for persuasion.
You think that's the only line I have? Like that's the only? Oh, it's 19. That is the only line I have. Never mind.
She takes you in the back for a quickie.
Wait, what? What do you think I am? You think I'm just loose? I want romance here. I want significant conversation.
All right. Okay, you roll a 19. Well, that was very nice. I thank you so much.
I'm a very nice person. So I'm drawing a circle with my finger on the desk. Dust is just coming up, and I'm coughing because there's a lot of dust. Are you sure you don't know anything about that book we had earlier?
I'm afraid I just work here, my friend. I don't really know that much. I'm sorry.
If it was a book of you, I'd want to open it and read for the first time.
Okay, I'm leaving. I cannot watch.
Now she takes you in the back for a quickie.
Again, what do you think I'm doing here?
I don't know. You're fucking flirting with all my characters. I assume you're not going in the back for a quickie, and you're all going to leave the town hall.
Do you happen to own any property in town?
I happen to have a small house. Yeah. Why?
This is a town hall, and the sun looks so big. How did you feel about getting married?
What?
Getting married? Marriage? Kids? Signing your property over in my name? That kind of thing.
You did roll a 19. She was
We've got witnesses, which are unbiased.
I don't know. I've never thought about marriage. I've always been kind of alone, you know, and I've never thought about it. Maybe.
That's because you've been surrounded by relatives.
Wow. She looks at you and goes, "Bring me a ring, and then I'll think about it. Okay? I don't even know your name."
Call me Martin Bengtsson.
All right then, Martin. I'll see you later. Okay?
I walk out with the dirty realization that I'm a gold digger.
You all leave the town hall. Martin and Annabelle have been sitting outside waiting for you, Koala. You come out with the most shit-eating grin on your face. It is daytime now. The town is busy. What do you guys want to do on your first day? Day 1, you have 48 hours until the judge gets here, and the trial will begin.
Well, you wanted to call the HQ, right, Annabelle?
Yeah. We should probably call this in. This seems a little bit law-y.
Do we still have access to the airship? We could go up in that and get a signal, right?
Yeah, but it sounds like God really wants us to go up the hill.
I feel like Annabelle has a real commitment to God here that I appreciate.
You could totally choose the Banshee, but the fact of the matter is you don't have the keys to operate the Banshee.
And the person who does have the keys is in prison as well, correct?
Is in prison and doesn't like you guys.
Okay.
But I thought Smedley loved us. Oh wait, it's the other guy.
Is it possible to smuggle one or several of us into prison, become his best friend / cellmate, and then convince him to give us the keys?
No.
That would take too much time.
It would take too much time. You don't have.
I'm really tired, guys. Can we just go up the hill, call the bosses, and then go to bed? Okay, I'll take that as a yes.
Okay. You sure you want to go up the hill?
Well, not when you say it like that.
Go for it. If you want to go up the hill, you can go up the hill.
Someone else go first.
Koala.
What's at the top of the hill? Has no one looked at the hill?
So at the top of Colleen Hill is the Layfayette Manor.
Did you say Colin Hill?
Colleen Hill.
Colleen?
It's French for hill. It's Hill.
Sure, but also it could be French for bowels.
No, it's not.
Which is funnier.
But
I want to roll for luck that it actually means Bowel Hill.
You're standing next to a language professor. I'll tell you, it does not mean bowel.
It means Hill.
I rolled a 6, so I'll accept your explanation.
Yeah.
So, what's at the top of Colleen Hill?
The Layfayette Manor is at the top of Colleen Hill.
The Lafayettes currently do not like us, right?
No, not really. You framed their son for murder.
I feel like the last time I was in this situation, I was in my native Australia, and there was a question of how do I reach this elevated position on which there are people who do not like me, who are currently celebrating an event of some kind. It's an annual celebration, one for their child. I don't know exactly what it was. But my solution to get rid of all the people who would have been there, who would be very angry at me, was to burn down the house. So I feel like we should do that here.
No?
No.
I feel like we should burn down the house.
Sorry, I veto this. No, we're not doing that. That's a terrible idea.
They'll leave the house, we can call, and also the hill will be free. We'll be able to see for miles. It is a shameful use, blocking of public viewing lines and spaces.
It's actually a very pretty house on top of that hill.
It's shameful, is what it is. It's shameful, and it's on a hill, and it's flammable because it's very old.
It is a monument to opulence, I suppose.
When's the last time you liked capitalism, Martin? Except for when you bought the house.
I'm like 47. I'm the right generation to like capitalism.
Shoot. Okay, that failed. Okay, I'm going up on the hill. Let's do it.
All right. So you guys walk past the Screaming Oak pub and down the side of the Screaming Oak, and you get to the sort of forested area in front of Colleen Hill. Can you all please roll for observation?
13.
4.
16.
So, Dr. Martin and Koala, you start to smell something. You smell something absolutely horrible, and it starts to make you feel very sick. Annabelle, you walk a bit further forward, and you feel even more sick suddenly.
What is that smell? Ugh.
Can you all lose 1 health?
Yes, I guess.
No.
Ow. Whoa. Do you recognize that smell? I've never.
Can I roll to see like if my tracking and experience has helped me know what this awful smell is?
Sure, why not? Roll for oh god, what would that be? Focus, I suppose.
I got a 19 in focus. You're going to tell me exactly what it is right now.
Yes, I am. I'm going to tell you right exactly what it is right now. Do you remember that time when you were leafing through Dr. Martin's Helsing Compendium?
Yeah.
Looking at all the pretty pictures, because you finally learnt that you can open books.
Mm-hmm.
You notice this smell, and you've never smelt this kind of smelly smell before. This kind of smelly smell that smells smelly.
Oh, it's weed. Okay.
It's not weed, but it is a form of plant-like creature. You look over between the trees, and you see it start to shuffle and move.
What the fuck? I just want to make a phone call.
This rather alien-like pile of flowers begins to lift itself off of the ground, and underneath it you can start seeing its roots moving back and forth, and it has several dead bodies trapped within its sort of internal workings.
Can we not just avoid the tree?
You look around and you can see a few of these like scattered around the area. This one is holding a corpse in its arm, and you can see that its fibers are like wrapped around the corpse and it's draining it of all of its blood.
Oh, I turned the fuck around. Fuck that.
Here's the thing, right? The only way to teach a plant your dominance is to assert it first.
There are so many plants. How many can we see?
Well, there are about 4 of them, and each one of them is the size of a truck.
And it's draining a dead body currently, right?
And just the smell is making me take damage.
There are lots and lots of skulls everywhere. The smell is making you take damage. You're all wanting to throw up right now. And this one is shuffling back and forth towards you guys. It's sort of like trying to pull itself towards you.
I say hello.
It doesn't listen.
It's gonna work one of these days.
I want to roll for persuasion, and knowing what I must do, as sick as I am, I want to bite into the same dead body that it's draining from, and drain it harder to assert my dominance over these plants.
That seems dangerous.
That seems really dumb, but okay, why not?
It's asserting dominance. It doesn't have to make sense.
Okay,
Rolled a 10.
you roll a 10 in what?
Persuasion, which is what I assumed that this might be, but it also might be strength? I don't know. Intestinal fortitude?
You run up to this thing and it reaches out with one of its sort of vines and it tries to grab you. Can you please roll for agility?
I got an 18 in agility, so I neatly sidestep it and bite into the corpse.
The actual corpse.
The actual corpse, I have to suck it harder.
You bite into this corpse, which has the consistency of beef jerky at this point.
Delicious.
You're basically like 2 dogs fighting over a piece of meat at the minute.
Ah! Ah!
Just when I was starting to get some respect for this guy, he goes and bites a corpse.
This is all gonna work out! Ah!
Koala, could you please roll for...
The strength of my jaws.
Yeah, can you please roll for strength?
It's an 8, which is surprising, considering how strong my jaws are.
Yeah, you are unable to wrestle this corpse from the creature.
I'm not trying to wrestle it from it. I'm trying to bite into the same thing, Lady and the Tramp style. Our mouths are very close to each other, and I'm sucking the juices. I'm doing this for you, for all of you.
I think I'm gonna have to save its life, and I'm gonna pull up my amazing letter remover.
Don't you touch me, man.
I'm not gonna touch you. I'm gonna pull up my amazing letter remover, and I'm gonna turn the plant into a pant.
Why don't...
It's the only option that I have to save Koala's life.
Plants into pants. Plurals. You forgot a plural.
Yeah, I mean, if I can do it to all the plants in the forest, that would be cool. But that's a lot.
Are you going to aim at this one or all of them?
I'll aim at all of them because pant you would only get one leg and it wouldn't be that useful.
I know what I'm doing. Trust me. I want to roll for trust. I rolled a critical fail. Trust.
Roll for focus, please, Dr. Martin.
I am focused. I am 20 focused.
Okay.
Sorry. But not really.
So you use your machine at the strange-looking plants, and after a short while, the first one turns into a pile of pants, and they shower Koala in pants. And you're going to have to sort of hold it for the next couple of turns to continue to turn the rest of them.
There would better be some cool, like, ray sound effect going on right now.
Yeah, you aimed at one, and that one exploded into pants. And the next one you're aiming at now, and it's sort of shuffling towards you guys.
Pants in the British sense or pants in the trousers sense?
Pants in the British sense, I'm going to say. It's a British
Man.
invention, so I'm going to say it turns them into pants. So you are covered in frilly lace panties at the minute.
Honestly, I kind of shit myself when I saw these things, so that's good.
So the next one of these horrific monsters starts to pull itself towards you guys. Annabelle, what are you going to do?
I don't even know, man.
There are like skulls dropping out the bottom of them. There are corpses like half hanging out of these big piles of bush, and on top of them there are these horrible, like pulsing looking horrible flowers.
And then there's just panties raining from the sky. Just bright colored panties just everywhere.
In all shapes and sizes.
I'm stunned. Like, there's no way for me to do anything with what is going on.
With that said, where I was previously bodying into it Lady in the Tramp style, am I now bodying into it Lady in the Pants style?
Yeah, you are basically biting onto this corpse that's just got a pair of pants on. Where there were these sinewy plant fibers burrowing into it, they've turned into pants. So, like, it's covered in, like, underwear. It's a really disappointingly terrifying scene. Can you all please roll for strength?
8.
Oh, I got 18.
17.
Dr. Martin throws up, and he is going to lose 1 health.
Guys, can we please not stay here? It smells so bad.
The other 2 of you are fine for this round, and another 2 of the plant creatures are shuffling their way towards you guys. What are you going to do, Koala? Are you done making out with the corpse?
So I've just got a dead corpse in my mouth, and
You
I'm pressing nobody.
Where have you been biting it, by the way?
I was thinking on its ankle.
Its ankle?
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, you can do that if you want. I mean, if you're into that.
There's a lot of juice in the ankle.
Oh.
So I just kind of let it dribble out of my mouth, and I seeing that Martin is the source of this potentially stopping, I want to put myself in sort of an Overwatch position over him, sort of XCOM style. If anything attacks them, they attack me first, and I've still got an ankle in my mouth.
I don't provide full cover, just so you know.
No, it's okay.
Half cover will be fine.
That's good. Okay. So you are now defending around Martin. Could you please roll for strength? I want to see how good this defense is.
17.
Okay, so you are defending him pretty well. You're like a sort of...
I rip off my mesh shirt.
Okay, yeah, all right, fine. So you've ripped off your mesh shirt. You're standing there with your muscles bulging and an ankle in your mouth. Has the body come with it, or is it the desiccated ankle just come off?
Dealer's choice.
I'm going to roll for it. No, the entire corpse has come with it.
Okay, I've got an entire corpse in my teeth.
Annabelle, what are you doing?
I'm gonna guard Martin too. They haven't attacked yet.
They're coming towards you guys.
They haven't attacked yet.
Not technically, I guess. They are smelling really bad.
And they have, like, dead people inside them that they have attacked.
I mean,
I feel like the outcome here is pretty obvious, Annabelle.
I was arguing with God. You're not part of this.
These are just plants. They are kind of dumb creatures. They don't really have, like,
I
brains.
mean,
They just attack things.
that is incredibly offensive against plants.
And also me.
Another brainless creature.
Incredibly dumb things that just attack things.
But you're not a plant, though.
Well, maybe he is a gamma plant inside OMEN.
Oh, snap. That would be a shock and not something that's actually going to happen. But do you want to shoot at them, or do you want to just guard?
I'll shoot at them.
You sure?
No.
You don't have to shoot. It's okay.
No, you want me to shoot at him. God wants me to shoot. I'm gonna
No,
shoot
you
at
don't
him.
have
I'm gonna
to.
shoot at him.
You don't-
That's an 18.
Okay,
I shoot at the one furthest to the left.
you shoot at the one furthest to the left with an 18. Okay, so you hit that one. It is the size of a van, so it doesn't really do much. You smash one of the sort of pulpy pods off the top. Unfortunately, that lets out a larger stink cloud around the creature. Could you please all roll for strength?
12.
17.
Am I also rolling for strength?
Yeah, you're rolling for strength.
But doesn't the corpse in my teeth kind of override
Your
any
nose?
sort of
No.
stink cloud?
No, you are breathing.
Yes, through my nose, which is right above the corpse in my teeth. Also, I got a 16, so...
So Annabelle and Koala, you lose 1 health.
With a 16, wow.
Yeah, that is a big stinky cloud.
Can't stay here, guys.
Roll for focus, please, Martin. Let's see if you can turn the stinky boy into a pile of pants.
That's another 20.
You're fucking joking.
No, I'm not.
You're joking.
It's another pile of pins.
Ah, you know, as soon as this crits, I'm going to break that thing, all right? As soon as that crit fails, I'm going to break it.
Well, I ended up in a situation where I had to use it, so...
Yeah, you aim at the other plant, and it poofs into a giant pile of pants, and they rain down liberally across the forest floor. There are now 2 left, and they are charging towards you guys now. They are kicking up loads of dirt around them. There are skulls and skeletons and bodies and pieces of organic matter dropping out from underneath them, and they are sort of bounding their way towards you guys. What are you going to do?
Quali, you got any fire?
I do have fire in my finger. There's vomit dribbling down my cheeks alongside the juices from the corpse. I take my lighter finger and I set the corpse on in my teeth on fire.
Okay, I'm gonna just roll a dice to see how wet the corpse is.
Oh.
The corpse is very dry. The corpse is a very dry corpse at this point. You and the plant have sucked it enough to make it dry. So you light that corpse, and it is now on fire, and you're holding it. What do you want to do with it?
I swing it with my teeth towards the next beast.
Okay, roll for strength.
I got a 7.
Okay, you throw it, and it lands in front of the beast. It doesn't hit it, and it creates a wall of fire. And the plant rears back, and it singes itself on it. What are you going to do, Annabelle?
I'm gonna start pulling. Just guard Martin, because if I fire again, we're gonna vomit more, and I can't take a lot more vomit right now.
You haven't eaten much, you guys. You haven't actually been to anywhere for food since you got here.
Yeah, it's even worse, so it's just bile.
Only Martin's had a po' boy, and he had like a po' boy 2 days ago.
I've been eating, if you haven't noticed.
Oh. Okay, so Dr. Martin, roll for focus again.
Okay, come on, don't explode. It's a critical hit, 26!
Alright, with that critical hit of 26, oh my god. I'm going to say that you managed to turn both of the other 2 plants into pairs of pants. There are pants everywhere now. There are so many pants. I would say there's at least like 400 to 500 pairs of pants now laying strewn across this forest.
There's a question to be made then, whether or not the pants are dry.
Are they clean?
Because of the firestorm.
Yeah. Oh, okay. Please roll for luck, everyone. I'm going to get a collective luck roll here.
I got a 4.
Oh no. I got a critical failure.
At least I got an 18.
I'm going to say that doesn't make it, Dr. Martin.
What?
You got an 18, but the other 2 didn't get very good rolls, did they?
No.
Oh no.
God sounds like the bad voice in my flashback to my one-on-one.
So the pants begin to catch fire from the corpse.
Oh, hell yes!
And the forest begins to burn around you. Can you please roll for agility? Which way are you going to run?
Towards town.
Towards town, not towards the manor.
No.
I'm going to run towards the manor. I've got a 10 with a pile of flaming panties in my arms.
I'm going with Annabelle.
I've got a 13.
Okay, what did you get, Martin?
A 1?
Okay, Dr. Martin, you fall flat on your face near some fire, and it's going to singe you for 2 damage. You are not in a good way right now.
Where's that morphine when you need it?
And you're going to sort of clamber your way, and you grab Annabelle, and Annabelle pulls you out towards the town. Koala, You have some burning panties in your hands. For every couple of meters, I'm going to make you roll to check if you get damaged.
Okay.
You're running up the hill, so I'm going to say you need to roll at least like 4 times before you get to the top of the hill.
What am I rolling for?
Roll for luck. 12, 12, 10, and 4. Alright, I'm going to say that you get singed twice. So you are going to take... You take 6 damage.
Oh man, that's even worse than I thought it would be.
You take 6 damage from the fire, and you get to the top of the hill. What are you going to do with the burny panties?
I throw them through the window.
Oh my god.
Roll for strength.
12.
You throw the panties at the window, and a few of them make it inside. And after a couple of seconds, you start to see flames lick from underneath the window.
The best part is the panties that didn't make it inside are on the outside, burning the outside of the house. I want to look around. Is there a garage near here? A garage? A garage?
There is no garage. No, there is no garage.
You know, I'm just asking because I want to see if there's anything I can sort of like. Where would some gasoline or some other additional flame be stored?
I'm going to say that like it's starting to catch. This manor is going to go up.
Can I sort of gently like blow on it like?
All right. Roll for
Koala, lawyer, and arsonist.
roll for creativity.
11.
Okay, you grab some nearby dry twigs and stuff, and you start to create like a tiny little fire in different points around the side of the house, and they begin to spread this fire across the side of the manor.
Okay. At this point, I want to call up OMEN because that's where we're supposed to be at the top of the hill anyway.
Okay.
Just with the manor burning behind me.
Sure. Okay. You open your phone and you press the button, and it rings through, and you get a familiar voice. Hello.
Hi, Ethel.
Hello, Koala. How are you doing?
It's been a tough time.
I can understand.
Also, I'm going to be marrying someone for their money and then divorcing them. How do you feel about divorcees?
I'm hot for them.
Yeah, you are.
How much money are we talking, Koala?
We're talking a small property. Also, they have a government job, so I'll be getting free healthcare, which, I mean, OMEN's is fine, but considering the amount of injuries I could get all the health treatment that I'll take.
Can you bring some back for me?
Oh, absolutely.
Oh, that's fine then.
Well, here's the thing. We've got a bit of a problem where Smedley might die.
What?
Do you
Why?
think
What are you doing? What are you doing over there?
his deviant behaviors have resulted in him finally getting his comeuppance? So, what we need is some backup. If you could swing it.
Back up. All right. I will try to sort something out for you. What are you thinking?
So he's got a trial by combat coming up in
Right.
about how many hours?
It would be from this point 40 hours then.
So in about 40 hours, airstrike is possible. Just otherwise, just other sort of general support. Airstrike actually might be a bit much. I don't know. This is a very flammable town. Noticing I back a few steps away from the manor. Airstrike might not be the best thing, but yeah, just support in general. If you have another agent, or if you got some weird blood magic stuff, anything would be appreciated. Whatever you can really
Koala,
swing.
you know we don't do blood magic. I will try my best to get you something, okay? Alright?
I really appreciate it.
Okay.
Have a wonderful day, Ethel.
Please stay safe, okay?
I will try.
Alright. Bye.
We just get like Ethel airdropped into us, like she's just strapped out like Rambo, just firing everywhere.
You guys have no idea. Koala, what do you want to do?
Well, how's the manor coming?
The manor is now fully ablaze.
Okay, this might be a good time to leave.
I look back and like, no, he didn't actually do it, did he?
Of course he did it. I mean, we can maybe spin this and lie, because we definitely saw a witch in the woods that set the fire, right?
Oh yeah, and turned all the forest into pants.
Yeah.
As you say that, out comes Koala Jackson from the burning forest near you.
I've got underwear on my head.
Take that off, it's incriminating evidence.
Oh, okay. I take it off. I've got a little bald spot where the fire was.
Great.
Oh, by the way, y'all wouldn't mind be witnessing for a wedding, would you?
With Ethel? That seems a bit quick.
No. Me and Ethel are taking things slow. I'm talking about for the women inside the town hall that I seduced with your name.
With my name?
I was trying to think of a sexy name, and Martin Bengtsson is the sexiest name I could think of.
Well, I mean, I have very mixed feelings about this.
Do you want to be on her health insurance? Because as a government employee, I'm imagining it would be quite good. And with Ethel, we could claim
Koala,
you as
I'm not going to help you scam some old lady.
She isn't old. She's middle-aged, which is why she isn't my type.
Normal-aged lady, I guess. Just, no. What are you doing?
I am attempting to enjoy our vacation.
I'm going to bed. Fuck this.
Bed sounds quite nice, actually.
Yeah, let's heal.
I'm just gonna stick my head through the gory hole before I go to bed and ask for some snacks.
You walk into the house, you grab some snacks from in the glory hole, and you head up to bed. Can you all please roll 5 plus a d4?
Can I have, before we do that, can I have a good night snack? And by good night snack, can I try to take a hit of that morphine? Because I've taken a lot of damage.
Annabelle, you had a really good night's sleep, and you get back 9 health.
Nice.
Dr. Martin, you have a reasonably good night's sleep, and you get back 6 health.
Okay.
Koala.
Yes.
You get back 8 health.
Mm-hmm.
And you're taking the morphine, right?
I am taking the morphine.
The otherworldly morphine.
Yep.
Okay, please roll for luck.
16.
You take the morphine. Can you please roll a d4?
/R. D4. /R. D4.
It's not hard.
3.
You gain 3 more health back.
Okay, that's nice.
So as the night goes by and you guys are sleeping and gaining back that health, I'm going to turn over the next card in the set. Oh, okay. So this one is quite an interesting one, in fact. Dr. Martin, whilst you are asleep, you
I have a solo episode.
have a solo episode, and we're going to find out what happens to you in the next episode of OMEN. See you all next time. Bye. The OMEN podcast is powered by Ellipsis RPG, the accessible donationware rule set, now available on itch.io. If you like what you're hearing, please rate us on iTunes or wherever you get your podcast. You can tweet to us at the hashtag OMENcast, that's OMEN cast, and who knows, you might get a special mention in one of the episodes from us. Thank you for listening, and remember, stay vigilant. You never know what's out there.
Hi there. The show you just listened to is a member of the Necropodicon Podcast Network. Head over to necropodicon.com to find tons of other shows you'll love. While you're there, check out the cast and crew profiles and fan art galleries.